Hey everyone, it's the Magic Word. I'm Paul, and I'm going to tell you about a story again, the Uncharted Realms. This one is about the Prodigal Sorcerers, the first one from the Eternal Masters story break. And so this story is about Kellen Bolt. He's the Prodigal Sorcerer we see in the art of Eternal Masters. He is a young mage on his way by boat to Talaria West Academy to learn some more stuff about magic. As he's there, his ship gets attacked by pirates. They shoot out the mast, his boat's stranded, and he tries to do a little spell with his sextant. He holds it up, focuses his power. Nothing happens. Just then, Enthril, the ship's mage, comes up, and this we see is the old Prodigal Sorcerer, the old art. So Enthril comes, and he uses his magic and pushes the boats away, the pirates. At this time, they talk a little bit. Kellen Bolt says, "Oh, you know magic? That's cool. I'm going to Talaria West to learn some magic." Enthril says, "Oh, I know about that place. In fact, I graduated there, top of my class. Here's my class ring. Fancy, isn't it?" "Yeah." So Bolt says, "If you graduated top of your class, why are you just here on a boat? Like, that's not that cool." And Enthril kind of doesn't really answer him. And at that time, the pirates come back. The cannonballs are shooting, destroying the ship even more. Pretty much everyone else on the boat is cannonballed at this time. Bolt tries to do a magic, uses his sextant, focus his energy, and Enthril says, "No, don't use any little trinkets or anything like that. You need to focus, feel the world, be a part, know what you're doing. Don't try and use this little thing for your spell." So Bolt taps in to the world or something. He casts his spell. It works a little bit this time. The cannonball stops and it doesn't smash his face in, so that's cool. And after that, the pirates leave. "We did it," Bolt says. And Enthril says, "No, we didn't. Our ship just sailed into the dire waves, the danger zone, or where the monsters, here be monsters area." They look down deep in the waves. There's a monster, a Leviathan that's going to come crush them. Enthril says, "Come on, do a spell, you gotta feel it, be in touch." Bolt tries, he feels everything. He's like, "Oh, wait, I get it now." And all of a sudden he's like, "Meh," and then it does the picture for Eternal Dominion, goes off in his brain, and he can do a spell, blacks out. When he wakes up, he sees he's alive on the ship. He sees Enthril's class ring from Talaria West. It's there somewhere. Enthril's not there. What happened? The boat he's on is kind of put back together. The mast is back. He sees more masts sticking out. In fact, the masts are now like wings for his boat. He looks over. He's flying through the air in this boat. So it's kind of ambiguous. We don't know if Enthril made the boat and put him on it, or if their magics combined to do it, or what. But he survived, and he is originally headed for Talaria West, but it describes him as going somewhere else, the opposite direction. And we know as he sees Enthril's ring, he says, "Oh, this is the real world. This is where I'm going to learn information, not at some academy, but out there doing things." And that's kind of what Enthril was getting at originally when they were talking before. And that's it. He sails away into the sunset. So I liked this story. I liked how it showed the old Prodigal Sorcerer, the new Prodigal Sorcerer. One thing that I thought might have been cool is after Enthril introduces himself, he says "Oh, call me Tim," or something like that. Prodigal Sorcerer Tim, that's the nickname for him from a long time ago. It's a Monty Python reference, but I think that would have been a little nod and wink to the community that they missed out on, but that's okay. It was a good story. I like the little side stories. Sometimes going through can feel arduous, going through the main story week after week, so it's a fun little refresher. So let me know what you thought of the story as well, and I'll see you next time, Internet.